What kind of event is the New Year's Day originally? The New Year is originally an event that welcomes the god of incoming year. The god of incoming year comes at the beginning of the year and promises the family of good harvest for the year and that they will live healthy and happy life. Before the new year, making decorations of Katamatsu and Kagamimachi is all for preparation to welcome the god of incoming year. Our ancestors have believed in animism that everything has life and has meaning. Therefore, crop lives and human lives were thought of as one thing. Consequently, it was believed that when someone dies, his or her soul goes to another world, and after a certain period of time, it becomes a large group called ancestral spirit and becomes the ancestor. It is said that this ancestral spirit becomes the god of the field in the spring, returns to the mountain to become the god of the mountain at the end of autumn, and becomes the god of the incoming year in the new year and watches the prosperity of the descendants. When is the New Year period? The period from January 1st to 3rd is called Sanganiji, and until January 7th is called Matsunauji, and this period is called the New Year. What is Hatsuhinode, or the first sunrise? Hatsuhinode literally means the first sunrise of the year. Since ancient times, it has been said that in Japan the god of incoming year appears with the first sunrise of the year, so is considered auspicious. Worshipping the first sunrise of the year means praying to the god of incoming year for good harvest and good luck for that year. What is a tazo? A tazo is a type of medicinal herb liquor in which herbal medicine has been soaked with sake and mirin. When you consume them, you pray for healthy life and longevity, as well as wish for improving your mind and body. In the morning of the New Year's Day, it is customary to drink a tazo before eating asachi or the New Year dishes, where the whole family should face the east and drink a tazo in order of from the youngest to the oldest. What is azoni? Do you eat azoni on New Year's Day? What kind of azoni do you eat? Why don't some people eat them? It is soup with rice cakes to be eaten during the new year. Yes, every year on January 1st, we eat azoni seasoned with white miso. Ingredients, such as radish, carrot, yam, burdock, are added. They are cut into round shapes to symbolize harmony. On January 2nd, we eat azoni seasoned with soy sauce with baked rice cakes. Chicken and mizuna are added as ingredients. Did you eat asachi or New Year dishes? Which dish do you like the most in asachi? Is there anything you don't like? What did people eat during the New Year if they didn't eat asachi? Yes, I did eat asachi. Each dish in asachi has its own meaning, so I like them all, but my favorite is teriyaki yellowtail. When I was small, I didn't like rolled kelp, because the taste was too strong. Please explain about Hatsumode. Where are the most popular places of worship in Japan for Hatsumode? It is when people visit a shrine or a temple to worship for the first time after the new year. Meiji Jingu, Tokyo, 3.2 million people. Kawasaki Daishi, Kanagawa 3.1 million people. Narita-zen Shinshoji, Chiba, 3 million people. Sensoji 2.8 million people. Fushimi Inari Jinja 2.7 million people. Sumiyo Shitaisha 2.6 million people. Churuoka Hachimangu, Kanagawa 2.5 million people. Atsuta Jinja 2.3 million people. Hikata Jinja 2.1 million people. Dazaifutin Mangu 2 million people. Please explain about kakizome. What words do people typically write? Give an example. Kakizome is the first calligraphy writing in the new year. It is held on January 2nd, and it is said that if you write calligraphy on this day, your writing will improve. Words and characters that are commonly written at kakizome include Hatsuhinode or the first sunrise of the year, Shinganjaju, or the fulfillment of the earnest prayer's wishes, Mubayasakuse or sound good health, and Shimonrei Fuku or fortune comes to those who are married. Please tell me about Adashitama. Do you give someone Adashitama? Who would you give it to? Did you get Adashitama when you were little? How did you use it? Adashitama is the money given to children as gifts during the new year. I still give Adashitama to my nephews and nieces who are students as well as my grandchildren. I used to give them to my own children before they started working. When I was little, even a distant relative gave me Adashitama. The total amount was a bit too big for a child, so I was told to save them. Please tell me about the first dream. What dreams are considered good omen? It is the first dream of the new year. It is said that there is the traditional expression Mount Fuji for first, hawk for second, and eggplant for third as the lucky items to dream about. This is said to have come from lining up the famous specialties in a country called Suruga, now Shizuoka Prefecture during the Edo period.